Greetings from St. Joseph's College of Communication. I am Shaila Jain, Assistant Professor, Commerce Department. Today we are diving into the fantastic lesson on Grandmother's House, a beautiful piece written by Kamala Das. Get ready to explore this heartfelt story with me as we break it down and uncover its hidden gems. Let us make learning fun and insightful together. Ready? Let us jump right in. Kamala Das, also known as Madhavikutty in Malayalam literature, was a prominent figure in Indian English poetry and short story writing. She was born in Paniyurkulam, Kerala, and she navigated between her roots in Kerala and her experiences in Calcutta, where her father worked. Her mother Balamani Amma, a renowned Malayalam poet, and her uncle Nalapat Narayana Menon, a notable writer, influenced her early literary journey. Despite marrying at a young age of 15 to Madhava Das, a bank officer, Kamala Das' literary pursuits remained central to her identity. Over the years, she gained acclaim to her significant contributions to both Indian English and Malayalam literature, leaving an inerasable mark on the literary landscape of India. My grandmother's house, found in Kamala Das' famous collection Summer in Calcutta, which is written in 1965, takes us on a heartfelt journey to her childhood home. In this poem, she shares her deep feelings of longing, love, and disappointment as she remembers the warmth of her past contrasted with the emptiness of her present. Using powerful images of darkness and loneliness, Kamala Das shows us how different her current life is from her happy memories. Even though the poem is short, it captures the essence of her childhood and where she felt safe and loved, unlike her current struggles. Let us move to the poem Grandmother's House. Here is a house now far away, where once I received love, that woman died. The house withdrew into silence, snakes moved among the books. I was then too young to read, and my blood turned cold like the moon. How often I think of going there to peer through blind eyes of windows or just listen to the frozen air. Or in the wild despair, pick an armful of darkness to bring it here to lie behind my bedroom door like a brooding dog. You cannot believe, darling, can you, that I lived in such a house and was proud and loved, and I who have lost my way and beg now at strangers' doors to receive love, at least in small change. Let us break down each line of my grandmother's house along with its explanation. There is a house now far away where once I received love. It means the poetess remembers with pleasure about the house now distant where she once experienced immense love and affection. It is a place filled with fond memories from her past. The next line, that woman died, that means sadly the source of love and happiness in the house, her grandmother, she passed away. This event marks the end of the cherished moments she once had in that house. The next line, the house withdrew into silence. With her grandmother's departure, the house descended into silence, signifying the absence of the lively spirit that once filled the house. Then the next line, snakes moved among books. I was too young to read, and my blood turned cold like the moon. In the absence of human presence, nature starts to reclaim the space. Snakes begin to roam among the unread books in the house library. The poetess, being too young at that time, couldn't read, and the death of her grandmother left her in shock, symbolized by the blood turning cold like the moon. Then next line, how often I think of going there to peer through blind eyes of windows or just listen to the frozen air. The explanation, despite moving away from the house, the poetess frequently yearns to revisit it. She desires to peer through the window, which now seems blind, and listen to the stillness of the air, remember of the frozen moments in time. Next line, or in wild despair, pick an armful of darkness to bring it here, to lie behind my bedroom door like a brooding dog. Feeling very sad, she thinks about bringing a bit of darkness from her grandma's house to her bedroom now. It would stay there, making her feel even sadder like a gloomy dog, representing her unhappy thoughts. The next line, You cannot believe, darling, can you, that I lived in such a house and I was proud and loved. Addressing her husband affectionately, she expresses disbelief that she once lived in such a house filled with pride and love. It is a reflection on how drastically her circumstances have changed. The next line, I who have lost my way and beg now at strangers' doors to receive love at least in small change. The poetess laments her current state of affairs where she feels lost and compelled to seek love from strangers even in small doses. It is a poignant portrayal on her longing for the warmth and affection she once knew. Through these lines, Kamala Das masterfully captures the essence of nostalgia, loss, and yearning, painting a vivid picture of the emotional landscape of my grandmother's house. I hope this was a fruitful session for you. Thank you.